This is Pete Feenstra on Friday the 23rd of November. It feels like December. I'm talking to Mike Estes from Skynyrd on my right. Great to have you
sir.
here, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Road warrior from the southern states. Great to have you here. We've interviewed you before, Mike, but right now you never had a great album out like you've got now. It's called Haywire, right? It's on Roof Records.
Yeah.
I think it's your best album. You've had some real good reviews, including from me.
From you, yeah. I appreciate that. You did a great review on it.
Yeah, but I think everybody likes it.
Yeah, it's going over good, yeah.
Tell everybody how it came about, and you signed to Roof Records, which is a real good thing.
Yeah, it's an awesome thing, and they're just, and the best thing about being signed to Roof Records is they trust you to just do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, there was nobody calling me and hassling me about anything, you know. It was like, but we had cut the album once, and we were going to put it out ourselves, and we weren't happy with the way it turned out. So
who was the original producer on that?
It was Simon Tilbrook.
Who's English, right?
Yeah, he's an English guy. He came to Nashville and cut stuff with us. It wasn't anything that had to do with him. He's a master talent. Sure. We just didn't cut the drums like we should have, and as we went back and redid what we wanted to do, but it was conflicted with Simon's schedule, so we just ended up, I ended up producing it. So.
We're doing this for GetReadyToRock.com, which I should have said. I always forget to say that. Sorry about that. But I mentioned that because, of course, your history is Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Southern Rockers, All Stars, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this is a kind of a song-based album.
It is. It is.
Slight departure, right? But it still rocks.
It was like, the thing was with it, it's like I wanted to have every song be able to stand on its own and not have any, filler stuff on the record. I wanted it to be the best songs we could possibly put on there, and I think we got it.
You got the sonic quality, and you got a great kind of sequencing. The whole thing flows, goes up, down, and sideways.
Thanks.
Was it a real kind of fast recording? Did you go in there and just lay it down, or did you do a lot of work on that?
The second time, yeah, it didn't take much time. The second time, it seemed like the album took forever because we cut it twice. I mean, we basically did the whole album one time, and it just was like, let's try it again. So we did it again. We changed a couple of songs, but pulled in a couple of new songs that I'd written, and then so I think it came out much better for it.
And so, as a result of signing to Roof, I guess you've already been in France and Germany and these places.
Yeah.
Did it go good for you now?
Yeah, man, France was great. Germany was great. We did Belgium, which has been a good market for us for a long time. Yeah. Holland was great. I mean, the whole thing turned out real good. We hadn't been to Germany a lot. There's a lot of Southern Rock fans in Germany, and they turned up, so it was awesome.
And you're doing, what's the Hard Rock Hell? Are you doing that?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it, actually. We were going to do it, but we're not doing it. There was just some things. Yeah, it's okay.
But people can come see you on the road right now on the tour, the 2012 Winter Tour. So where else are you playing? It's on the T-shirt.
Yeah, that's how I find out. That's how I know where we're going. I look at the back of somebody's T-shirt. We're just going all over the UK. We're going to finish up in the UK because we try to do that because it's closer to home. You finish up. The flight's not as long.
But one of your home from homes is Sweden, of course. You do a lot of gigs over there.
Yeah, we did. We used to do a ton of gigs over there. But I used to live there for a little while, and it was a good market. We haven't been back, but I think we're going to go this summer.
And go with the album.
Yeah, go with the album this summer.
So tell everybody what the lineup is right now for anybody who hasn't seen the band in the last 18 months.
Yeah, it's the same. It's Jay Johnson. He did some time at Blackfoot, and Kurt Petro, our original drummer, and Luke Bradshaw's playing bass. And it's compact little 4-piece unit, and it just rocks.
It does rock.
Thanks.
But the songs are good, and you got that kind of Nashville thing, and you've also got the rock thing, and.
Yeah, and the thing is, we don't try to do that. It just comes out of that way. Yeah.
But your background, again, for people that don't know, you were in Skynyrd for 3 albums, you won an award with them, you wrote a lot of songs. How did you get to play with them to start with, for anybody who doesn't know?
It was, when I was young, I met somebody that worked for him, and I played him some of my songs, and he really liked them, so he took me and my songs to them, and then I became friends with all the guys that were in Skynyrd, and I wrote and worked with them all. We just became buddies. We're buddies. Just hang out, and it was that thing.
Yeah, and you're still buddies with them.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, we're still good friends. Yeah.
And of course, when you play the live show, you still do that at the end. I guess you do the stuff everybody wants to hear. But right now, this is the stuff that's going down really good.
It's going down good. It went down great in France. I mean, we played mostly the last 3 shows we played. We only did a couple of covers, and we did stuff off the first and second album, and it went great.
And the first album was called
No Good Deed.
Yeah, which is still available on the road, right?
Yeah, you can still get it out.
What's the website?
It's www.skinnymollyrocks.com.
And it certainly does rock. It's been Pete Finster. It's been an absolute pleasure to
Dude, it's always good to see you, man.
Come and see the band. This album here, Haywire. We'll just ask you one more thing. What's the title all about?
It's because whenever we go on the road, everything goes haywire, but we still have a ride anyway.
It's a concept album. It's been Pete Finster. Thank you to Sheen on the camera and doing that.